Hi, Evan Pantazi here. I wanted to talk to you today about the differential between white crane and black tiger. And there's many differentials, as you can imagine, and you've seen me recap a little bit here on YouTube, a lot more in depth on Kyusho.com. But there's a very important thing with the white crane and the black tiger that many people don't discuss, and that is the power that's involved in the black tiger. All right. To invoke the black tiger techniques to reach deep into the body to get to the specialized targets of the black tiger, and these are the ones that are depicted in the ancient Bubishi, then you need to have very strong hands, very strong core body. And that's because to enact it, what you have to do is clamp onto them first with the hands, the targets, or go dig into the target. But then you have to go so deep that you're going to need a full body contraction, like in a Sanshin type of an action, or you're going to need just massive arm strength. Now, as a smaller frame guy, I don't have the massive arm strength, but what I've learned to do is adapt it with the hand strength, the body constriction of Sanshin, being able to hunker down the whole body into a specific target and focus that whole body energy into that single target. That's the black tiger. Now, females, for example, or a smaller frame person than myself that hasn't trained for long, they have to start with the white crane. And that's why my videos all started with the concussives of the white crane, because it's easier for everybody. Children can do it, okay? Small women can do it, small men can do it. Older people can do this, okay? You can't really dig into a body if you have old arthritic hands. If you have big nails, for example, for a female that's a little bit more on the fashionable side, you're not going to be able to dig into these targets efficiently. You're a child, you'll never get to the targets on a bigger individual. So you need the power of the crane, okay? And if we look back, the white crane system devolved into Wing Chun. Okay, and Wing Chun was supposedly developed by a female, and that is because it adapts to the smaller, weaker framed person or the beginner or the elderly easier than the black tiger techniques. And that's why it was such a big push in the beginning for me to put out the concussives of the white crane. And as I developed and got working with the white crane and started slowly inching everybody into the black tiger through my Budo International videos, you can see the metamorphosis. Okay, now if you're working on the black tiger now currently because you've been studying with it for a long time, you're going to understand all this what I'm saying right now. But for those of you that don't think you're ever going to get the hand strength or the body strength to focus all your force into a small target that you have to penetrate deep into the body cavity, or you're elderly, you can't really get that operational for you, you're going to need to work with the white crane systems. Now, I'm not putting down the martial artists, the bigger martial artists, the stronger ones, the faster ones, the younger ones that are interested in concussives. Okay, white crane is a very serious martial system. Okay, and the white crane aspect is the concussives on nerves. Now, in reality, that for a self-defense program for yourself or a self-protective system for yourself is far better than the black tiger. Okay, the reason being is it doesn't cause marks. It doesn't cause physical damage. It's a shocking to the system that the person revives, no problems whatsoever. Black tiger is much more invasive, leaves hematoma marks like the black and blues, and that's just the beginning. All right, so if you're doing self-defense and you go into a compressive black tiger technique on the street, and then you have to get called into court later, they have visible proof that you enacted something. All right, you've broken blood vessels in the person, you've really damaged them, it's irreparable damage, and that's the black tiger. You don't survive a tiger attack too well if it's a serious attack. All right, the white crane, however, you can work that self-protection, not mark the person, not cause permanent damage, and that's why it's so important for us to work with the white crane always, but it's also for the smaller framed people that will never be able to enact the black tiger. So there are some thoughts on why we work with both and why I spent the better part of my career working on the white crane aspects of hitting nerves, and why I'm now branching off into the black tiger. Now, one of the other reasons I'm working on the black tiger now is when you're grappling, okay, getting to the nerves with a concussive action, when you're tied up on the floor or against a wall, in an elevator, on a staircase, gets a lot more difficult, okay? You're going to need the black tiger to work with those systems. You've got jiu-jitsu systems that work incessantly on ground fighting. In that situation, very hard to get ballistic shots off. And as we've seen from the UFCs, even the best of shots, okay, can leave the person ready to attack you again. All right, it's not the concussives in mounted position or the mount position or any other of the ground positions. The BJJ, you need the black tiger to really work the Kyusho. So again, we're going full circle with this. We started with the white crane. We decided to travel into the black tiger, but now I want to bring back up the white crane again because most people need that system. You need the concussives of the nerve attacks. That's what you should study first because that's going to be your go-to in a real situation. If you get tied up, you might want to learn the black tiger as well. All available at Kyusho.com. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you got some insights from this little snippet, and we'll see you the next time. Take care.